What time is it? Oh, okay, we're okay.
5:30.
See, that's my mistake. I asked in a foreign language. I have no idea. You know, if you answer in that same language, like, okay, I shouldn't have asked. So, I think you said 5:30.
Sí, señor.
Oui. Oh, see, I get them all mixed up. I see it'd be da, right?
Da.
Da. Ja, da.
Die Deutsch, das ist nicht.
Yeah. Okay, so it's tracing. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to use the same colors, but I'm going to use a different technique for applying the media. I'm going to go like this, and this can be done very quickly. So let's do the part line. So we can do a different kind of part line. We can go with this part line this way, just across. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff, but I don't recommend it getting too crazy because it's really the technique that I'm going for. All right. And it looks like I need to powder more. And experiment with. I'm using these colors, but use other colors if that works for you. If you want to get a beige, you have to mix some white inside there. But I like the dark colors so you can see the white highlights. All right. Where's that toxic stuff? Actually, you can also use lighter fluid. That's what was used before, is lighter fluid. Just don't smoke. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to put marker, but we can deal with that pretty easily. So burled wood has a spottiness to it. And this could easily be marble if I put veins on there. So that could be wood or marble, I'm not sure. If you tell them it's wood, oh, nice wood. If you tell them it's marble, oh, nice marble. So it's one of those things, power of suggestion. You go, okay, what is that? It's wood. Oh, then they believe you. Okay, great. So now we're going to mask and make that darker. So I'm just going to add a little bit of black because I forgot to use marker. So this is the other way to do it. This is in the shadow area, so let's do separate. Huh? And this one I do want to mix a little bit more because it's a shade. We're doing shade. It's still kind of wet. Let's test it out. I don't know, it's a little strong, but let's try it. Oops. Twisting out might have been better. And just fading it out. You don't have to fade it out, but I'm kind of fading it out. Okay, so we get a little darker tone there. Woo! Ah. Getting real sensitive to that. Okay, so let's get the dark lines. So that's why it's important to have a strong underlay, because now I'm just relying on my tracing. So if my tracing's bad, I might have great technique, but the structure of the drawing may be weak. So that's one of the reasons why I go through all the trouble of showing you how to do, okay, plot that point, plot that point. So eventually when we get to this point, everything, all that hard work that we did, it helps the final drawing. So I can still do that other thing again. Yeah, you can smell it. Huh? So where's that? Go like this again. Just to really push that contrast, so we get the feeling that this is, you know, three-dimensional. So pushing that edge, nice and dark. Let's get this guy again. Barely see it. Kind of went over there on accident. I'll help this edge out. Help this edge out a little bit. And that's why it was all dirty. So. And also, if this is too light, the white's not going to show up too much. So that white likes to be against darker tones. So I might need to slightly darken this just a little bit here, just so that white pops out a little bit. Yes, I don't know if that helped or not, but. Okay. And then for burled wood has like little knots in there, so you can go in there and do that, but now it's feeling like it's not a rapid viz. You know, but you have to look at, I'll show you burled wood on the website. And then we can go back to this guy. I do this because it gets clogged. You know, this is powder still kind of powdery, so it gets clogged a little bit. I'm kind of painting on it. It's very subtle, you know, that's fine. I think that'll be okay. Just kind of cake on that corner there. Enough government work. Okay, that's good enough. So that could be masked. There's other things you can do as a presentation. You know, sometimes what we do is we put a background. Oops, that's a blender. So, okay, let's say this is now that was the exercise. You do that, but to make this a presentation sketch, you know, we can put a background on here. And then you can do some gradations, but we can get into that later. But this is the start of, you know, making it look like it's a presentation sketch. Okay, something like that. So that's how you take something from a rough sketch to that, scan it in, clean it up, something like that. Okay, so this was burled wood. Now I'm going to make it marble. Okay, so I don't think I have time to do the marble. I mean, do it this way. But let's say we call that wood. Fine. Now I'm going to make it brown marble. Okay, so marble has veins, and so you can go